Hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of Diablo 3 Barbarian. Okay guys, so we're going to carry on with playing adventure mode. I think... oh, that's a bit loud. I think right off the bat we need to talk about the fact that things have changed and now we're playing adventure mode and it's different and all of that. Like, it's important to register that that is what's happening and to take that on board. I know it's might be annoying for some people who wanted to see like the campaign keep going, and maybe for those people I would just say, hey, why not go and watch The Witch Doctor? There's a full campaign there. You get to see all of the cutscene. You get to see, oh well, I skipped a lot of them, but you get to see a lot of the cool stuff which I enjoyed. So I think we're good with this. Alright, so we're just going to salvage our junk here. There we are. We're going to salvage the junk, and then we're also going to check out what we've got, and I just want to see if anything's, like, significantly below level. 46, 48, 45. 45 is probably the lowest. But that's okay, that's based on where it is. 41. Yeah, those are some pretty low boots right there. We could make some better boots than that, I think. Yeah, level 50. So there's that, but as you can see, we don't have enough crafting material to get that. So that's okay. What we're going to be doing today, though, guys, is we're going to be starting the Rift. I think we're ready. But before then, we will go and do a bounty. So let's see. I understand. How's that? Clear the besieged tower. Okay, so the bounties, I guess, have reset. So we've got to do that one. Bounty, kill the butcher, Wortham survivors, kill Crassus. Okay, so if we do all that, we'll get a reward for each bounty. Yeah, let's do that. Kill Galush Valdant. Let's do that. So I want to get this done fairly quickly because I want to go into a rift. But we have to kill quite a few enemies here. Right, let's charge into these guys. And then let's get our 5 ranks of frenzy up, and then we can start spinning around and getting these guys down. So that fury gen is really nice. I want to go after these guys, make sure they're going down. Right. One moment ago. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let's keep on going, spinning our way through these elites. As I said, for single targets, it's actually kind of easier for it's actually kind of easier for us to just use Fury on single targets. But let's get these other chumps out of the way first. Whoa, getting slowed down here. That's not fun. Come on, pal. Come on. There we go. Single target again. Always easier to use that. There we go, so let's use this sprint to get this. I don't have time to be mucking around with these fools. Let's fly away. Hello. Grow in power. Nice, okay, cool. Loving the fact that we can just take on multiple groups of enemies like this. This is really awesome. Yeah, look at this, crushing it. And then we can charge back in with Furious Charge. Happy about that. Furious Charge really does work as a way for us to generate just an enormous amount of fury. Also, it does great damage. I mean, right, so single target enemy. Let's use Frenzy to get him down. So there we go. So we got him down. That's... oh, that wasn't the guy we needed to kill? Oh, it was. Yeah, so now we just need to kill some enemies. We're nearly done with that. I just wanted to do a quick bounty just so that it... again, I'm not so certain how bounties work with with regards to rifts. Like, how many bounties do I have to do to unlock a rift token or something like that? I don't know. I'm thinking quite a few. Anyway, let's see if we can... Oh, there's a gem over there. Nice. Remember me? There we go. Oh, nice. Carapace. Sweet. Let's generate some additional stuff. Charge into here to generate. So in some ways we don't need the generation from Frenzy, in some ways we do. I still feel like single targets, really important for us to do that. Bounty complete challenge, a new strat. Yeah, that works out quite nicely. A new start, complete 5 bounties. No idea. Nice. Okay, so we've got that done. We can head back. That was a nice quick bounty. It gives us new stuff to do as well, which I think is always fun. Right, so I feel like I want to take on a rift. Let's go. Just a Nephilim rift, please. Let's do it. So I think this will be... a real good test of the build itself. Right, so let's head off. Oh, hello. Gem hoarder. Nice. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Let's go. Easy peasy done. So I'm not too worried about that guy. Let's get through all these guys though. See, this is the thing. The build just works perfectly. When you're facing off against this many opponents, it just makes it simple, you know. And we can use Furious. We can use this to charge through and get to more enemies. See, in the Rift type environment, this is where this guy flourishes because he generates so much stuff. Let's go. Do need to make sure that we get these guys down though. Charge into the next group. Let's go. Get these guys down. Nice. I mean, this is what I love. This works and it works well. I'm enjoying this. So I'm enjoying this build. I feel like it works perfectly together. Yeah, give me that.
No way.
That skill requires a charge to use, but I have charge. I think the Fury generation is really, really nice, and I think that one rune that we might consider doing is doing more damage when on higher Fury, because I feel like we are pretty much there in terms of Fury management. Such a simple and easy and elegant build to use, really. I like that. I mean, some people might describe that as boring, but I don't find that. I don't think it is. Right, let's get to some groups. Hello.
Against my blows.
So we don't really need to worry about the trash mobs. It's the larger mobs which we want to get to, and we can utilize all of the 5 levels to get to those areas. There we are. It just works when you've got large groups of mobs. This is what this build just excels at. Then we can use Rush to get in within range, and then we can Furious charge through. There's an elite pack over there. Sorry, it's a rare over there, I can tell. We can get into these guys. Let's go. Just got to be careful of those arcane enchantments. Come on. Oh, great. And Light and Shine. 25 XP. Nice. This is more efficient because it has more enemies to kill. And then single target damage again. We want to use Frenzy. Absolutely wrecked. Our health regen is good enough to keep up, which I'm happy about. Let's get that. Let's go charging into the next group. I've got to say, the groups in this are kind of bad. Come here, you. There we go. Let's charge into some more enemies. Just get multiple enemies attacking us. That way we can... That way it just works more efficient. It makes the build just more efficient because we're hitting more enemies at once. Nice. Nice, nice. There we go. Another group here. Yeah, I don't think I like this level much because I seem to be running into larger packs of of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so increase our attack speed. I think it's useful to have the attack speed from Frenzy, to be honest. I mean, I can see the argument that some people have that you really don't need the attack speed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, these guys are tough. There we are. Yeah, and then let's just run further through and get some more enemies down. So as we kill more enemies, we can get some. Whoa, the game just completely died. Then that was. There we are. Save this if we keep going.
I must wait longer.
Jeez, I'm frozen. That sucks. Get these mobs out of the way. These ones are the ones that are doing the damage. Having 3 of them attacking me at once. That really, really sucks. Okay, let's escape here. Get into some other mobs. Yeah, there we go. We can get some more enemies down. Because if we're going to go for an Nephilim Rift, for a greater Rift, that didn't work, did it? And I saw what the game was trying to do then, suck me back into that, but it wasn't going to work, was it? Again, single target damage is the main issue with this build, and I feel like that's something you can't. It's an aspect of being a barbarian. You're not very good at single target. You're insanely good at any like larger groups of enemies. Let's carry on running. So that's the exit there. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's more that we could run through. The Fury Gen is awesome. It really does just keep you in the game. So, in regards to difficulty, oh, that's rather strange. I shouldn't have had that. One minute, guys. I just need to sort this. No, I'm not in a party. Why has he said he joined my party? That's strange. Oh, he invited me to join the party. Never mind. Okay. That's fine. As long as I'm not actually in a party, then that's okay. Because I don't want that sort of sucking it, a voice chat coming through. Something I don't want to be happening. Oh shit, I'm about to get frozen. That was kind of useful. We'll use that as an escape though. That worked pretty well. These guys have shielding. This really sucks. Sprint out of there. Oh, when we get... I think that when you use sprint, you become immune to control effects. I mean, I ran straight through that power then. Come on. Right. I'm not wasting my time on you chumps. If you want to... Come on. Oh, great. He's actually got a shield there, which I can't run through. But I should be able to... Yeah, there we go. Got past this. Nice. Let's go. Any other areas we haven't really searched through? No, I don't think there's going to be much. So let's just get through here. You're not getting me like that. Man, the shielding really, really sucks, especially on single target. Let's just do single target. Let's try and focus on doing single target damage. See, look. Completely shielded. Where's the other one? Wasn't there like another one down here? Yeah, there was. Focus on that one. I need to get to that one. Okay. Let's get them down. Come on, get him down, get him down, get him down, get him down. He doesn't have that much health. There we go. Come here, you. Maybe I can kill him for free.
I wish I could do that.
I wish I could do that. There we go. Nice. I feel like we should just go to the next level now. It wasn't worth wasting time on that. It's like a couple of elites is useful, but not very useful. Just kill these minions, and let's go to the next floor. I feel like on some levels there's just way enough enemies for you to get to the Rift Guardian, and in some cases there just isn't. Let's go. Get all these guys dead. Yeah, send me more. Send me more of them. Go on, send me more of them. There we go. Let's get more of them to fight me. That makes this build just works perfectly against larger enemies. It just works. There we are. Let's get these guys down. fallen overlords. I'm fine with that. Come here, you. Run through, get more of them involved in the fight. Come on then. There we go. Now let's get them all in and wreck them all. Yeah. Get wrecked. Gotta be careful of those Moltons. You can spin through them, which I find kind of funny. There we go. We're getting close to Rift Guardian now. This is good. This is what I want. We're getting the XP as well, which is really nice. I think we've got to really query though whether or not XP at this level is actually that useful. Because you're in the end game now anyway. But I like adventure mode. I think adventure mode is more fun. Although maybe it's not the best from level 1. I don't know. It could be. But it's just about the plainest expression of Diablo, which is just mowing enemies down. I think that's the main thing. Let's sprint into some more enemies. There we are. Keep going. That's kind of weird. I got like bounced into a different group of them. Okay then. Deal with it. Oh, chilled isn't good. I don't like chilled. Yeah, absolutely right. I want to kill as many of them as I can. As many of these minions as I can. Kind of useful that they keep jumping into me. It's actually kind of handy. Need to kill the minions that are spawning the effects in. If I don't kill them, it's gonna suck. Come here, you. Forward, knock back, that sucks. There we go. So slowed, but that's okay. There we go. There we go. We must be nearly there. 87%. Come on. There's got to be more. Let's go. Let's go. We can get smaller packs done later. Let's try and force the game into making bigger packs for me to deal with. Just kind of makes things easier, you know. Come on then. Where's the larger groups? There we go. That's what I want. Larger groups, please. Yeah, larger groups. I want enemies killed. Yes, exactly. That's the point of it. There we are. There we go. 93%. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. 96% done. Sprint through. Oh, a large group of you. That'll do nicely. Oh, arcane enchanted illusionist. That sucks. Oh, I need to get these guys down. This was maybe not a good idea. Right, let's go. Illusionist, arcane enchantment. That sucks. Because then it spawns the effects in, and that just really cuts through. We need to get these other ones down. Otherwise, we're just going to be too many for us to deal with. There we go, we crushed all the clones. The nice thing about Illusionist is that clones die really quick. Come on, you're going to give me the Rift Guardian, aren't you? Yeah, okay, let's go. Fury Incarnate. Let's go. Come on. What do you got? Oh, he's got a cold effect. That's kind of sucky. Strike fear into the hearts of the enemies. Let's go. He's half health. I do not want to get frozen though. That would suck. Whoa! Chill frozen effect. That sucked. I think I froze him though, weirdly. How did I freeze him then? Get out of the control effects now. There we go. Having the sprint is super useful. It just means that I can move about fast and maneuver myself quickly. Come on. There we go. Oh my god, another group? Really? Okay, he actually nightmared me into the frozen effect there. I was trying to make sure that he didn't do that. Okay, this is ridiculous. Let's try and get a few down. Oh, there's no way I'm going to escape this every time. It's just too many of these the mods that have that effect. I must be nearly charged though on my. Yeah, I am nearly charged on that stuff though. Oh, see, look, I get stuck by them. There's too many of them that all have the frozen effect. They have nightmarish as well, which means they have a control effect, and they're just frozen pulsing all over the place. Yeah, look, this is some madness right here. Illusionist as well. Yeah, another elite mob. Are you kidding me? As you see, he just had the audio cue as well. Charge out of there. There we go. Get rid of that madness. Right, you two need to go away. Honestly, you just need to get out of here. Nightmarish is so sucky. Right, you, go away. That thing is the worst. That is the worst. Where's the Rift Guardian? I killed the Rift Guardian? Oh, nice. I didn't even see that I did that.
Long ago, I would open rifts for the Nephilim to help them train for battle. They fought bravely, facing down enemies in places pulled from the deepest corners of their memories. Ours is a race of great power, but we are nothing unless we temper it with skill. If you are to achieve your birthright, then conquer the rifts and take your rightful place among us.
Okay. Right, so we've got a lot of stuff to have a look at. Mangle Austerity, that's a two-hand, no. No, this is a mighty weapon and comes with 240 strength. That is a flat increase, and I love flat increases. An increase to Barbarian as well is lovely. 1% chance to immobilize on hit. Yep, that's very nice. Two-handed mighty weapon, that's a no. Hold on, what? Did I just... Oh, it's there. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that. This one's 209 strength. No, I like this one, that it comes with that as well. And we can roll to get some vitality on there as well, which is going to be awesome. That's a two-handed axe. What about this guy? 241 strength, some vitality on there, but no slot to put the gem in, which I want. I need the slot for the gem. 234 vitality. No. None of that. Okay. Champion Harbinger. Less strength, more vitality. 12% gold. Rend damage. No. See, I don't really feel like that's doing much, realistically. Yeah, I don't feel like that's doing too much for me, to be honest. No, I don't. That's not good enough in my book. Okay, so we've got 156 life with one socket, but it comes with 156 strength with one socket. That's not as good as the Coursing Romans. That's not as good. Plus, there's no way for me to get vitality and life per second on that one. 3% life with one socket, again, not as good. Sockets aren't everything, you know. Resist all, we're not using those yet. This one doesn't come with any strength, so no. That's a consideration. Okay, so we've got some rings here. It's got a socket but no strength. No life bonus either. Life bonus is actually better because it means that it scales up as we increase other things. 171 strength. That's better without a gem, and I could roll to get a socket on here and put a gem in there, and then it would be awesome. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We've got a new item. I don't want that. Let's have a look. Any other slots that we need to have a look at? No, we're all good. Okay then.
I can.
We need a safe spot to get to. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
I need to go back.
Let's go back. There we are. So ref completed. Let's speak to Auric, who's probably just going to be telling us about rifts and all kinds of stuff.
I gain new strength.
Sweet. Very nice. Oh, we forgot to reset the Paragon points. I did say I was going to do that. What I think we will do, we gain 1 Fury per point, Huh, that's pretty good. That's a potential there. I'm not too sure about this. Okay, so for this one, I've been reliably informed that critical hit chance is the way to go.
That is too expensive.
Just by increasing this, it's a real flat increase, which is really, really good. So then there's that. For this one, what I think I might do is life, because it will give us an increase. Once we've completed that, we gain a 25% increase to life, which helps us a lot. Resist all is very powerful and means that we can just shrug off loads and loads of blows. More life means we can tank all types of damage. Resist all means we can tank all types of damage. So it's kind of a toss-up between the two, and then it's just which is more powerful, really. But having like lots of points, yeah, 5 points per point spent, we could go up to plus 250 resist all. That's pretty decent overall, I've got to say. Okay, so in this one we probably want to go, yeah, so plus 20 life per hit per one. Area damage plus 1% per point. That's when we're doing damage to all things. That's kind of useful. Resource cost reduction is very good, but I'm going to say overall having that additional gold find is just really, really powerful. So I like that. So then it's just this. We could go for maximum fury, which helps with generation. It's very useful. But then we've got strength, which is just pure damage. And I feel like to start with, we should probably go with strength. Nice. Remembering, guys, that we haven't even got into endgame with this character yet. Although we're playing endgame, we haven't got into it. So let's just have a look at skills. I just want to see... There's literally one that I'm interested in. But I'm also interested in a couple of other things as well. Gain life, increase the damage, affected enemies is chilled. Killing enemies with Ren causes nearby enemies to bleed. No, I don't want that. Let's go back to Whirlwind and go back to Gain Fury, Wind Shear. Nice. Marathon boost from Sprint. That's nice. The one thing I was tempted to do would be to this one generate additional Fury. We already generate enough Fury, to be honest. So we could do Merciless Assault. Each enemy charge reduces. We can store up to 3 charges. That's not really a big deal, really, because it doesn't help. But each enemy charge reduces the recharge time. That would be useful, so we could go from... I'm thinking we could go from mob to mob doing that. That would be quite handy. Guys, just for quick explanation, I will be doing... increase the movement speed of your allies. No, I like that one. The question really then is Frenzy, because we could use Frenzy, but we could also use other things. We could use Rend, potentially. If we go into a Greater Rift, we won't be able to use it. But if we used Rend, which costs Fury... no, increase the damage of Rend, no. Gain life and damage enemy Rend, keep the range. We could use Rending Ravage as an A skill and use the other stuff we've got to generate Fury. We already have pretty decent generation overall, and then this would mean that we could just spend Fury to just hit nearby enemies and cause them to bleed. I'm gonna run the Rift to see whether or not that works. If it does, then great. If it doesn't, whatever. Okay, so we do have some other things to do, but first off, I want to do another Rift, but that's going to take some time, so let's get this done. So what do we want to roll on this? I kind of feel like I want to do... I was going to have life per hit on there anyway, so realistically we could try and get more strength out of it, so maybe attack speed, that might be a thing. Let's run up here and see if we can do that. So if we enchant this, what do we get from the attack speed? There's no strength on there. What about additional damage? There's no strength on there. Yeah, Socket's the one that might potentially have... No, I don't want to roll on that. So, potentially then we could get some other stuff. I'd like... Chance to deal area damage on hit is not really that big of a deal, but critical hit chance would be very nice. 20% chance to inflict bleed. Bleed would be very nice. Damage to elites. Life per fury spent. Per fury spent might be decent, actually. It gives us another way of generating stuff. I don't know. See, I just don't know with it. I know I want to use it, that's fine, it's for definite that I want to use it. But I kind of like what it's got there. What do we get instead of Maximum Fury? I like having Maximum Fury though. Maximum Fury makes this an easier build to use. Reducing resource costs. I'll tell you what, we'll roll on this and just see what we get. And whatever we get, we'll just roll with. Okay, so life per Barbarian spent, that's nice. Chance to deal area damage on it. Yeah, I'm just going to go for that. That's fine with me. What else were we going to roll on? No, we need anything that's got 2 on it, then I know I'm rolling on it. That's that. Yeah, we were going to roll on this because we could potentially get a socket on here, and I wouldn't mind having one. Vitality, vitality, vitality. No, you would only get... Oh, sockets 1. There we go. We can get it off this. So let's give it your luck, guys. Let's go. No. Let's give it another try. Socket. Yes. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we've gained the socket there, which is awesome, which means now we can... Why have I junked that? I don't know. Now, potentially, we can put in a gem on there. What do I mean, potentially? Of course we are going to put a gem on there. So let's do that. We'll remove the gem. Let's go. Oi, you. Remove. Remove the gem. From... Oh, right, yeah. It's the one that's not equipped. We need to remove the gem from... Yeah, you. Gem remove from the ring that we've got, that we haven't got equipped. Nice. And then we're going to socket in the biggest strength gem we can into the equipped here. Nice. That's kind of an easy way to demonstrate that. So 233 strength there. Very, very nice. Primary damage. Love some primary damage on there. Oh, the other thing we were going to do is we were going to remove... Wait, from the one I've got equipped? Yeah, because we're going to... Or do we just do it on that and put another one on there? Potentially, I guess. I mean, it's overkill, sort of. But I suppose we could. Life per hit, damage to melee attackers, just increase to damage, critical hit damage. You know what, we're going to go on critical hit damage because that's actually going to help us a lot. So we're going to equip this on here. And then we're going to socket in the biggest emerald. I have an Imperial Emerald. Nice. I've never used any of these really. Plus 110 critical hit damage. Yeah, boy. Iced out. Nice. It's probably because we're wearing one of each gem type, probably. Sort of. Do we have any other that's non-junk? Nope, everything's junked. That's fantastic. So let's get rid of this. Okay, guys. So we haven't gone up any difficulty levels yet. I don't feel like we will until we get to level 70 anyway. So I want to do a... No keystones available. Do I not have any keystones? Yeah, like level 1 is still hard. Maybe we just do another... Well, that seems a bit odd. I thought I would have got a keystone, but apparently I didn't. Fair enough. Let's play another Nephilim Rift then. Cool. Let's do it. Discover the guild hideout hidden beneath the streets of Westridge. Let's go. Okay, so I want to get more Furious Charge, basically. That's like a big deal for me. Okay.
Not enough fury.
So let's gain... Yeah, see, I think Furious Charging we've been utilising that to really get us a large amount of Fury. But I feel like we're still generating Fury. When we're dealing with larger groups of enemies, it works pretty nicely. But I also want to have Furious Charge on tap to just use it as much as possible as a Fury generator. So we can use Ren to just have that damage per second on enemies, which is nice. Whoa, yeah, get wrecked. No, I won't. So we've got to use it correctly, I feel like. Okay, let's go. Tons and tons and tons of enemies. I am Fury and Garnet. Yeah, boy. Whoa, this is unbelievable. Get absolutely wrecked. Nice. Get destroyed. So I want to get a greater rift. I want to get a greater rift token, but maybe you have to play on a higher difficulty. And currently, I just don't feel like I'm ready for that. Like I just don't feel like I am. Come here, you. So by hitting multiple enemies, my Furious Charge just charges up all the time. Yeah, we do need to make sure that we do use Rend as much as possible. So yeah, we use Rend here so that these guys are taking damage over time. And because of that, it just makes it a little easier for us to do stuff. And then Furious Charge helps a lot. Just as a Fury generator as well. So we can just Furious Charge. Use Rend as well. So that these guys take loads of damage. And then we can Furious Charge into them some more. Yeah, so getting them down is good.
I won't do that.
Not yet, apparently. There we go. So it's working better, I feel, with the recharge. Whoa, that's apparently way better. It's working a lot better than I previously hoped, just because it means that I'm hitting multiple enemies, and because of that, I can recharge this just all the time, so I can just run through large groups of enemies. I can just keep going through them with Furious Charge, which makes it somewhat easier for me to just use it. But effectively, the easiest way for me to kill enemies is by spinning around them rather than charging through them. But I can use charging through them as a way to generate more fury anyway, which works out nicely for me. It does take a little while to get going, and with these smaller mobs, the build kind of sort of stalls, but I think you've got to sort of work on it and get used to it. Oh, I like larger areas. Oh, there's nothing here. Yeah, get out of here. We'll use this to generate more resource. There we go. Get these guys down. So when we meet larger groups of enemies, we can then use Furious Charge to gather more resources, and then we can use Rend and Whirlwind together, which I feel like is a strong and powerful way of doing this. But we do want to try and get to larger groups of enemies if possible. So again, larger groups of enemies, suck them up, use your Fury Gen on them. So we've got all of our Fury generators, which means that we can get these guys down all the time. Very occasionally, you just got to make the conscious effort to...
I can't.
You just got to make the conscious effort to use Rend. I feel like that works really, really nicely just to get these other groups of enemies down.
No way.
And by getting more of them around me, I can just utilize more Fury Gen and more AoE against them, just so that they all die all the time. And that's just getting them down for me. And then I've got additional Fury generators as well, which is important. But I'm also utilizing all the Fury that I'm creating, basically, because I felt like with the previous iteration of the build, it wasn't working quite right, just because... Yeah, nice. There we go. I just feel like I had a lot of additional Fury, and that's damage right there that I could be using, and I wasn't using it, basically.
I grow in power.
Nice. Let's go. Run through all your control effects.
Impossible.
Like the hell of the guy I am. So by by doing this with the larger groups of enemies, there's a lot of them here, so I can utilize that to my advantage by just charging through them. Yeah, I feel like this works very nicely. And then we can become Fury Incarnate here just to get this single target down. Just because I want to get this guy down nice and quick. There we go. And that helps me get through the rift just that bit easier. Let's go. Nice. So I want to use Furious Charge on larger groups so that I get Furious Charge back. Obviously I want to kind of store it really, because I don't want to have to worry too much about it. So wait, do we get critical hit chance? No, it just increased our critical hit damage by a lot, which is good. Come here, you. So we got to use sprint as well just to get through into larger groups as well, which is important, so that we're dealing with bigger groups of enemies. Just makes the usefulness of the build just that much more when you're fighting multiple enemies rather than just one. If you're fighting like one or two, then the build just stalls completely. Whereas when you're fighting multiple, you can utilize mechanics which work for like multi-enemy mechanics and stuff like that. They really do work out a lot easier when you do stuff like that. So yeah, I wanna get to more groups of enemies. Personally, I feel like I should probably just go to the next level. Because I know I don't have to kill... Oh, nice. Because I know I don't have to kill, like, everything. I just need to kill enough to get through to the... I just need to kill enough to get through. I just want to try and get to as many enemies as possible, group them all up, and then just destroy all of them. There we are. So this is going to suck a little bit, because these greater demons have arcane enchantment. So I don't care utilising this to just get them down. If they're going to use illusionists against me, then I can use illusionists against them by just hitting them multiple times using this. So we can just get them all facing that, and we can just start attacking all of them at once. There we are. Out you come. I know you're there. So we're going to use our... Whoa. Legendary drop. Nice. A belt. Cool. I think it's always a bit sad though when I get legendaries and they're not at my... Like, they're not at level 70. Because level 70 legendaries are just like...
Won't do that.
Awesome. They're just the best. Ooh, nice. We'll check that out in a bit. So let's go see what it was. Sebor's Nightmare. Haunt is cast on all nearby enemies when you open a chest. When I open a chest? That's weird. 182 strength. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. It's got great stats. So yeah, I think that's good. But I want to get some stuff on it first. So these are blues, and blues are a no. That hasn't got any of the parts that I want. That has some strength on it, but no vitality. Furious charge damage is always nice to see, but I wouldn't mind having some life. Something on life would be useful, like some life per second maybe. And I haven't got any of that, so I'm not making that investment. This guy's very cool, Primal Deceit, but again, as I haven't made the decision to stop using extra XP, I'm not going to bother. No, that's a shield and that's a weapon I can't use. These, however, are flat better, and they would probably give me more life per second as well if I use them, so yeah, nice. Okay, let's go though, we need to get to the Rift Guardian. Don't have unlimited time today to play Diablo, unfortunately, such as it is.
Guide my hand.
Okay, so let's go. We need to run, we need to go fast. Need to go fast. There we go. Blessed art thou. Nice. That's very nice. We need to go fast. We need the speed. Whoa, what on earth is this? That is insanely strong. Whatever this is doing so much damage.
Your fear.
Oh my god, that's stupidly powerful, whatever the thing I just got. I really don't want to end up fighting this dude to get to... Well, there's two of them. This one's got shielding as well, that sucks. Right, but because it's single target and because we know we're going to be fighting this for a while, we can use stuff like, again, we want to use stuff like charge, but then we also want to use Ren to deal that additional damage. Any minions need to go down. We can use other Fury Gen when it's available. We can try and fight multiple groups of enemies just to sort of make them all go down at once. And then once we've got him just single targeted down, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and kill him without using my Wrath of the Berserker, just because it means that I can save that for the Rift Guardian and get the Rift Guardian down very quickly. Come on. That really does help with single target, doesn't it? Let's get this summoner down. Because I know that the Rift Guardian is going to spawn now.
The Rift Guardian has arrived!
Hello. Hello. A new evil walks the earth. You see how it's like just not very effective against...
I need fury.
Oh, that's... I don't have a non-fury generator. See, it's just not very effective against a single enemy.
More fury.
So look, I just don't have any fury gen. So what I need to do is basically just make this thing come and fight me in groups of enemies instead, and then I can use the group dynamics. And that's when the new shape of the build just really falls on its face, because I can't use the multi-target dynamic which the build requires, which kind of sucks really. So I think having some kind of fury gen is important. You know, so I can fight this thing and it's fine, but I want to do more damage to it. Oh, it's summoning things. That's fine. Oh, it's just summoning extra damage. That's not so fine. Come here, you. Oh no. Oh no. Big packs. That's fun. Okay, well, big packs I don't mind using. I mean, big packs of extra elites I don't mind using slightly overpowered things against them, like, for example, just spamming Furious Charge because you just can. Yeah, but I want to be focusing on the Rift Guardian. Once the Rift Guardian goes down, I have no reason to be here. Break out of that control effect there. Just killing all of these. There we go, come on. Yeah, look at me breaking out of them control effects. How fun is that? There we go. Stop using control effects, this sucks. You're not getting out of here, you. This is madness. I can barely keep up with this. Let's go. Fury Incarnate time. Get out of here. Fury Incarnate. Get out of here. The Rift Guardian has spoken. Oh, that's a token as well. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It was some blood shards. Huh. Well, fair enough, fair enough. Didn't get any Rift tokens. Let's have a look at what we got. Profuse Slayer. Intelligence, no. Dual Crux, that's a two-hander, no. That's not a mighty weapon, that's not a mighty weapon. I am limited to using mighty weapons with this build just because it means that it all just works together. That's two things to roll on, not one. These are all junk. I'm getting the feeling it's probably going to be that way. 169 strength. Well, the thing they're going up against is this, so no and no. Like, I suppose I could get a socket on there, and then I could probably increase the strength by, like, the tiniest bit, but it probably, well, it comes with 21% hit damage, that might be worth doing. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. I'd rather have something that's clearly better than what I've got, you know. I'd rather have that than anything else. By using sprint with this, it just makes the spin work quicker, because you can then spin at an increased speed. See, look, that works nicely. That's spinning around, because then I can effectively utilize. Yeah, look how quickly I can go through here. Whoa, more of these. Nice.
Your flesh is weak.
Let's go through all of these demons. Nice. More of these. Like that. Oh, come on, spin through them. There we go. Give me all those blood shards. I want all of them.
I won't do that.
Give me that. I want to go after these. Come on. They're unique. I want them. Come here, you. I want to kill this dude if I can. You're not escaping me. Now you're going to be taking Ren damage as well. Yeah, give me that. 95. Nice. Let's go. I just like killing these things. They're fun. And now that they've seen me, I'm probably... Well, I could probably just run away, couldn't I?
Not enough fury. I can't.
There's not going to be a spot which I'm going to be able to utilise to get out of here, is there? Oh, and some more of these. Brilliant.
The ancient smile on me.
Let's go back the way we came. Get out of the way. Let's go. We can probably just head back to where like a previous level entrance is, and then just go through the level entrance. Yeah.
I am returning to town.
There we go. Yeah, that works nicely. There we go. Speak to Orican Town. Very nice, and that's going to complete the quest, and that will complete today's episode.
The ancients have blessed me.
Very nice. Okay, guys, that'll about do it for today's episode. I feel like we're getting there. We've got the build that's really, really nice. I feel like Rend works very well with it. You have to really work with the build, basically. Oh, Unforgiving. That's actually really, really good. I do want that. Increases Fury Gen. We can generate Fury. We need that. The generate Fury per hit, that's good. We could potentially, though, utilise this because it gives us 2 Fury per second. Well, actually, we could use this. Reduce all non-physical damage, and whenever we get hit, we have a chance to gain 2 Fury. 2, we gain 2 Fury every second. That's much better. Okay, so now we're generating more Fury. Just all the time we're generating more Fury. That's good. And we're not losing Fury as we go as well, which is nice. Alright guys, that's all we got time for in today's episode. As for this, that is better overall, so we will do that. We'll junk our stuff, and then we'll go. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I know I have. I enjoy playing adventure mode more. We got 5 levels out of one recording, so you can already see that we're getting more XP doing this than we are doing quests. And I'm sorry, but I can't force myself to play the storyline anymore. I can't do it. So doing it this way around works out much better. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.